All right, today we are going to discuss the biggest mistakes that families make when they have to clean out a loved one's home. And that usually happens when your loved one is in the downsizing process, whether it be moving into a smaller home or whether it be moving into an independent community solution. All right. And I think they forget that there are decades and decades of belongings that they have to go through. All right. And I think the biggest thing that I've seen is that they try to rush the process, and that just creates a whole whirlwind of emotional and financial problems. So stay tuned and we're going to get into it. So my name is Eric Martin. I am a real estate advisor here in the Sarasota, Florida area who helps families like yourself help with senior problems when it comes to real estate and trying to retain the finances within the real estate. So let's get back into this. So, number one, it's underestimating how much stuff there is. Okay. And I, for one, understand what you all are going through when you have to clean out homes. Um, so, the biggest thing is you have to remember how much stuff is there. All right. You have to check the closets, the garages, the attics, right? The storage units, if there were any, all right? And you have to go through this piece by piece, all right? And the other thing is, it can take months. Some families think that, oh, we're going to go in there in a couple days or a week. And no, it takes months. It took me, my wife, and my cousins probably about 2 months to go through my family's house. And even then, we were kind of like in a rush when we sold the home to finish up. Okay. I think the second thing that I've seen is they throw away very important documents. And here's what can be described as important documents, obviously, are life insurance paperwork, stock certificates, banking information, military records, property records. All right. I think the best thing, easiest thing to do is when you find all of these documents, create a box, put them in there, and just keep adding to it. And then when the house is completely cleared out, then you can go back with clear mind, clear conscience, and go through it and go, this is important, this isn't important. Because when you're trying to clean out the house, people will just go, what do we think about this? What do you think about that? What do you think about this? And you can't make a decision. Right? There is an emotional overload, especially if you have lived in that home yourself for quite a few years as a child. If you do have memories there, if you still have your childhood toys there for your kids to play with and things, there is an emotional overload, and it will take effect. It will slow you down. Okay. So you have to try to just take breaks. All right. If you're getting too crazy and you can't handle it, then stop. Go home, readjust, come back the next day, come back 2 days later. Doesn't need to be done right now. But if you keep going, you're going to regret doing something like throwing something out or giving something away. So you have to always go in there with a clear head and concise idea of what you want to accomplish, right? Trying to do everything themselves. As I said, I know I was there, right? But if you can call in friends to help, right? If you get to a position to where most of your personal stuff that you've wanted to keep is out, then you can call an estate sales company. You can call in organizers. You can call in charitable donation people that will come. I know myself, I have contacts for companies that will just come in and remove all the stuff that is no longer wanted or move it to another location for you for very, minimal, honest cost. All right. When you wait too long to sort everything out, right? When you wait too long to start this, all right, you shorten your time. All right. I think the best thing to do is as soon as you know that you need to start clearing the house out, that's the time to do it. Okay. I don't care if you're not going to sell the house for a year. All right. Start working on it. You're better off finishing 2 or 3 months earlier than being stressed out at the end and doing things and throwing away things and getting the arguments because there's no more time. Right. So another thing with waiting, right? What if something happens to you? Right? What if something happens to another family member that needs to have attention done and you have to worry about cleaning the house out? All right. So that is the most important part, right? Is to take care of yourself, make sure that you are being taken care of while all of this is happening, because this is a very stressful and time consuming situation that you need to make sure is being managed correctly, that you are happy with how it's moving forward. All right. So, one thing to just remember while we wrap this up really quick here, right, is you have to worry about the memories. They are going to be there. They unfortunately will remain with the home, but fortunately remain in your heart and your mind. So just because you may not be able to be in the home that created them, you will have video of it. You'll have pictures of it. You'll have memories of it. Believe me, I've been out of my parents' house since we've sold it for probably 5 years now. And I still have memories of the parties, the holidays, right? The special events. Just because the home is gone doesn't mean that they are gone, right? Family history, again, things have happened there, all right? Good, bad, all right? Just because the home is gone doesn't mean that they are gone. Those memories, those transitions, all of that stuff. So as long as you prepare in the right form, get the right people in line to help, all right, you will alleviate the amount of stress. You will alleviate the amount of time, all right, and you can get it done and feel good when it's over. So once again, my name is Eric Martin, real estate advisor in the Sarasota, Florida area. And if you do need help with any kind of family transitions in the future, feel free to reach out and we can sit down and talk about a future plan. So if this was helpful, check back some of my other videos that I have here on the channel. Subscribe to it so you are notified about the new videos. Have a great weekend.